to set everything up, so it took me a minute. I'm so excited. I'm live on my Facebook, hi, and on Instagram Live, so both, on both. So sorry if I look at one and not the other. I'll probably look at Instagram more, even though I will post the Facebook to YouTube after this is done. But I'm so excited. I kind of led up to this, and it's been like a whole thing. It's funny because this Love Dawn collaboration, it came about, I don't even know where to start. Okay, so it came about over like relatively quickly. I've worked with J&M Jewelry on a photo shoot almost 2 years ago now. I styled a photo shoot for them. It was a really cool shoot. It was for Residence magazine. We had these amazing models, beautiful clothing, and J&M Jewelry, Corey, the owner, showed up with these amazing jewels, like rings and earrings and necklaces, all this beautiful jewelry. And you know, we got to style it. So we styled it for the shoot. I worked with him. It was really awesome. It was a fun opportunity. And you know, I've been in this business for probably more than 15 years. I opened my boutique in 2004, and then it evolved from there. And I always say it to everyone, you have to just go with everything. You have to really just trust the process. And even though you hear that a million times, you really do. And, you know, have goals, set goals and things that you want to do. Like always in the back of my head was, I always wanted my own brand, but I always had this thing for jewelry. I loved jewelry. My sisters love jewelry. We've always kind of been into it. I think it's a girly thing. It's not just us, but you know, it's always was in the back of my head. Like it would be really cool to have a jewelry line. It would be so awesome to do that. I didn't put all the thought into how I would do it. Not on purpose. I had a lot of other things going on with work that I didn't try to figure out how I would do it. I sort of just was like, I would like this to happen. And I didn't even think of it then when I met Corey from J&M Jewelry. I didn't have that thought at all. And so it was about, 2 years since then. And we stayed in touch, in contact, talked about projects we were working on, talked about how we should, collaborate again and what shoots ahead and what segments were going on. And we, always just continued this conversation, never talking about having a line, just this open conversation. And this is so important for any business because I think you just have to always keep the connections going and not have expectations of what's going to come out of it, because amazing things could come out of anything when you don't put expectations on them and you just trust your gut and go with like what feels right. It felt right. We were having good conversations, and leading up to I don't know, a few months ago when we started talking really more about producing some videos and putting some cool content together. And that was just like the conversation, like what can we do together? You have this really awesome jewelry brand. I do a lot of TV stuff. How can we work together? And we kept thinking and talking and met when he came to the city. We met in the city and talked a little bit more. And then just it evolved, and I started talking about jewelry, and I actually never even said the spiritual side of crystals and all of the things that I do with that. It never even came up. And I flew out there to work on a couple different projects. We had a few different things lined up. So when I flew out to Houston, we knew what we had planned to talk about. We had this plan to talk about, or to work on, to shoot these videos, to look at the jewelry, and then to look at these emeralds that he had. And they're amazing. He actually connected it first for me. He said, emeralds are this was before I even flew out there, emeralds are your birthstone. I said, yeah, they are. Not really thinking much. And he sent me pictures and videos and was like, look at these beautiful emeralds. I started to learn all about the industry itself. Like where they were mined, how it happened, you know, how it went from mining to finishing it, and then it came here, and all the different steps that it took to get this fine jewelry made. And his business is a wholesale business, so they don't sell to the public. It's just sold wholesale. And so there's so much to that. And even though I've worked in the fashion industry for the longest time, it was such a learning experience to see how everything was made and how it all came together, and his knowledge behind it. I think that's what really got me, was that it wasn't just like making jewelry. It was like a passion behind it, the same kind of passion I had about what I do and my work, he had for his jewelry. And I think that's what really made this all work, is because we both really saw this passion and knew we had the same drive and just wanted to see things come together. I'm gonna not try to make this super long, but it's there's just so many cool parts to how this collaboration came together, and it's evolving still. It's not finished, but as soon as I open this, I'm just gonna talk about the jewelry. So I kind of wanted to give like a little bit of a background and just say, like, trust everything that you do, keep going, don't stop, don't ever stop. Just, if there's anything that I could tell anybody in anything, no matter what it is, not business, relationships, in everything, just don't stop. Like, that's the only answer that I have to doing anything, because if you don't stop, things will happen. I promise, like, they will happen. It doesn't matter. It could feel like the longest time. My dream when I was 24 was to have this boutique and to sell these products and to do all this amazing stuff and work with brands, and it kept evolving, and I kept meeting good people, and there are a lot of ups and downs. I'm not gonna say there wasn't. There was a ton of ups and downs. There's probably still going to be, and those are the things that you learn the best from. But when you just keep going and you just allow things to happen, they will happen. And it'll keep you motivated, and it'll make you look back and say, like, wow, thank God I didn't stop when I thought, you know, it was all over, or thank God I didn't, you know, think that was never going to happen and just give up, because things do happen. And sometimes they happen really easily, like this. This came together just because we kept having the conversation, and he kind of brought it to my eyes, like, your birthstone is emerald. And then when I got to Houston, I started talking about the spiritual side, and I said, you know, I love crystals and the energy that they have. And he wasn't really familiar with that as much. And I started talking about how they work. And I do crystals. A lot of the crystals I use are semi-precious. So there's a difference between gemstones and semi-precious, and emeralds are a precious gemstone. They're one of the most precious in the world. So the energy that they carry is insane. And as I started learning more about emeralds, because, you know, there's so many different crystals, and I know a lot about crystals and the energy that they have, but I had to learn more. I actually made a bunch of notes because I really didn't want to, like, say the wrong thing. But, you know, emeralds, the first thing that I saw about emeralds was unconditional love and divine energy. And I was like, is this just magic? Like, did just magic just happen? Because I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't think before with my crystals and everything. I don't know why I didn't look into an emerald. It's my birthstone. I have a lot of jewelry that's emerald. And when I started reading about it more, I was like, this is amazing. This is like the ultimate crystal, the ultimate energy making crystal in the whole world. I mean, in my eyes, at least. And for it to be like unconditional love and divine love, and that's what everything that I do is based off of. All of the energy work, Reiki, crystals, it's all based of that. It's all based off of this divine love energy. And that's what the emerald was. So how can I sit here and not even think, like, wow, that would be the perfect collection to start with? It just was. So here I am sitting here. I'm going to open this box because I don't want to be completely, you know, telling a story for 12 hours, even though I could. And I'm excited. I don't want to say nervous, but you know, there's always like something underneath like launching a product. And I have to say, in all of my years in my career of working with a million brands and doing a ton of TV segments and being in so many magazines, my biggest dream, one of my biggest dreams was national TV, which I checked that off when I did E! News and Access Hollywood Live. And then another one was Vogue Italia. And you guys, I wrote note cards when I was trying to manifest, and one of them was to be in Vogue Italia. That was like my dream, and it happened. And that was a couple years ago, and I was like, I couldn't believe that I was in Vogue Italia, and it was my picture. It was just insane. Anyway, this is another one of those times that is like, whoa, you know, I'm sitting here with the first piece of the collection collaboration that I'm doing with J&M Jewelry, and I haven't even opened it yet. I saw them when I was there, but I really wanted to wait and share this with you guys. So I'm gonna open it now, and I hope I didn't build it up so much that like it's so built up, and then you're like, oh, okay. So I literally didn't open the box. It came in. It came. I wanted to show you how it will come to you when you order them. This is exactly. It comes in a FedEx box. It is fine jewelry, so you know, there's a lot of insurance related to shipping it and all that kind of stuff. So it didn't come packaged in anything like super labeled or pink or green because it's fine jewelry. And for safety reasons, it's better to come in an unlabeled FedEx box, just so you know. I want to tell you guys everything. I'm not the type of person to like put stuff, like make it seem like what it's not. This is like real life. Okay, so okay, so I'll just open it. Green. I wonder why green, you guys. Green. So here's another thing. It's ironic. If you know my boutique, Bella Dawn, back in 2004, guess what my colors were? And I love the color green, light green, and pink. They were my two colors. They were the colors. They were what my everything was. Not because of emeralds, just because those were my colors. And how, like, full circle is it that I'm sitting here with emerald, green, and pink, obviously, because that's always been the color. So here we go. This card actually just came in, but this is the first thing that's in there. Look at that. It says Love Dawn. You guys, can you see that? Oh my God. When I saw these, I just, okay. And the back of it says, this will be in every box. In collaboration with J&M Jewelry, TV style expert Dawn Russo curated this capsule collection. Love Dawn Fine Jewelry. It evolved from her love for crystal energy and passion for eternal glamour. So that's this card. And there's more stuff. That's just the extra. It's very protected. And then it comes with this little booklet about J&M Jewelry and all their other collections. This is what I was working on while I was there, the Asher and Emerald. So this is their collection, and this is all their pieces. This is a lot of the jewelry that you saw. Look at making people sparkle 1 carat at a time. I love it. And then this is the receipt that you'll get. And you guys, I actually bought these myself because I wanted to do it like full. I didn't like want to do it half. So I actually bought these myself. And this is what you'll get when it's processed. Yay! And then, put the card in there. This is the package. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm very excited to open this and see them for myself. All right. It's wrapped so nicely in this little box. Thank you to everyone for commenting. Thank you. Okay, this is the box. This is a little jewelry cloth that will come with it because they are very precious. It's so cool. to open and see. I'm going to show you this because I love, okay. Look at the little gemstone on the front. Oh my God, are you guys ready? Should I look at it first? Okay, I'll do it to you first. Watch. There's a light inside the box. There's a light inside the box. You guys, can you see it? I don't know if you'll get it on camera, but you'll probably not be able to see these very well, but they're, okay, let me cover the light so you can see them. They are, oh my God, my hands. They are classic emerald cut emerald earrings. And you guys, I have to tell you about earrings because I am, okay, first of all, I'll put them in, but last week I got my third hole put in just because I really wanted it, not for these, but I don't wear a lot of earrings, so this was really, really excited for me to do, and let me take them out of the box. So they're hand set. Every single pair, the pair that you order, none of them are already set. They're all, when you order it, they set them. So they're not like pre-made or anything like that. Oh my God, you guys, earrings and jewelry is very hard to show on camera, but look at. Okay, and so they're perfectly clear emerald earrings, emerald cut. I got so they come in three different metals, white gold, 14 karat white gold, yellow gold, and rose gold. I got the yellow gold because I tend to wear yellow gold a lot. Oh my, you guys, you don't understand. These are crazy. Okay, so they are 6x4mm stones, which is equal to a 1 carat diamond. That's crazy. So the weight of gemstones are different than the weight of like a diamond, but they're in the same family. So that's why they do it by millimeters and they don't just say carat because the weight comes up different. Look at these. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. It's so hard to show earrings. I didn't realize how hard it was going to be to show a pair of earrings. But they are rectangular. They're the classic cut and setting, which I wanted. There's a lot of different ways that you can do it. There's like bezel, you can do a round, but this is the most classic. And I was reading about like Cleopatra and Venus, and this is like back in Roman times and when emeralds were first discovered. This is like the most classic style. This is the style that you'll see in a lot of tiaras. This is like the princess style. So of course I had to do that, but look at how, oh my God, you guys, I wish I could like show them even better. I'm trying to show them on both, but I'll have more pictures. I'll be posting pictures so you'll be able to see them. Anyway, let me tell you, put them back in the box. How cool is the box with the little light inside, you guys? So that way, as soon as you open it, it shines on your emeralds and you can see like right through the stone. See? Oh my God, amazing. Okay, so the other thing that I learned about emeralds and about stones is that a lot of them are synthetic, or they use synthetic product to fill cracks and to fill them. These are straight from the mine here, hand set. So the light is really extra. I mean, I have, you have to go a little. Okay, so here's the really fun part about them that I like. Earrings. So this is the first piece of the collection. Right now, there's 2 more pieces set to launch Valentine's Day and in May for my birthday, and the emerald is the stone of May. So there's 2 more pieces after this, and then maybe a few more, but they're not finished yet, worked on. But the reason why the ears, okay, so to relate it back to the spiritual side of things, the ears are for awakening and for inquisitiveness and for your memory and receptiveness. So I felt like that is the best place to start, because when I get acupuncture and they do it based on the meridians in your body. Your ears are a very important part for where they put all the different points. Earrings are in your ears, so you're going to be wearing these in your ears, and that's such a great place to start with energy. There's a few different places to wear crystals and energy, but I feel like your ears are the best place to start. And because emeralds connect back to unconditional love and rebirth and awakening and the heart chakra, all of that is a great energy moving throughout the body to start on your ears. So that's where I thought it would be a good place to start with. Also, the emerald relating to healing and like healing energy is for emotional balance, for I said divine love, for your heart, lungs, liver, what else? Your spine and eyesight. Those are all the things that relate to emeralds, is especially eyesight. Eyesight was one of the biggest things that I found about emerald jewelry, is they connect to that part of your body. And that's why it also connects back to love, because when you fall in love with someone, the first thing that you see is them and their love, and that's why the emerald stone kind of connects to that. What else? They're also, you guys have been seeing all my posts about, I've been trying to post this whole week about the different parts related to gemstones and emeralds, and they are for the 50th wedding anniversary. And you guys, this just was so amazing. I think, you know, a lot of people now get married older or in relationships older, or second marriage or whatever. And so the people that make it to 55 years married, it's pretty amazing. That's like, wow. And so this is the anniversary gift. Emeralds are the anniversary gift for being 55 years married, because they say that that is like real, pure, unconditional love. And if you're able to get to 55 years, then the emerald shows that. The emeralds show that, which is that's so special. What else? They're the May birthstone also. And just for more of the spiritual side, and I think that's pretty much all that I possibly could say, is emeralds are also known to restore confidence and your personal power. Also why wearing them on your ears is a really good place, is because they do that. And they're the emotional heart center. So you guys, if they're not all about love, I don't know what is. And if that doesn't connect everything back to all of the energy work and all the stuff that I do, then I don't know what else will. So, there's a lot to say about them, and they hold a really special place to me, that I didn't even realize until it all connected. And that's why in the beginning of this, I said, sometimes you don't even know or realize how the dots are going to connect in your life, and how everything is going to come back around. I didn't even realize I was having fun with it. I went out to Houston, and I was really just having a good time, enjoying the experience and learning so much about this jewelry and mines and where it all came from. And I wasn't thinking about selling something. I wasn't thinking about like, how can I make money? Or I wasn't thinking about any of that. I was just having a good time. And then this opportunity, it literally, if I could say like it fell in my lap, it fell in my lap. And I'm so thankful for Corey and J&M Jewelry for this opportunity, because honestly, he made it easy. A lot of this stuff can get very complicated, especially if you don't come from that world of having a product and making a brand happen and collaborating and doing all that stuff. I mean, I've had other opportunities come to me with collaborations, and honestly, sometimes they were a big investment. Sometimes they didn't really align with me. Sometimes it was just about putting my name on something, and all that stuff was like not important to me. Like, I wasn't going to collaborate and just throw my name on something, and I wasn't just going to, invest all this money into something. that I didn't believe in. And this came at just the right time and made all the sense in the world. And it just, everything kept just happening. I started to overthink it, when this came about, I started to really overthink it. And I was like, how am I gonna do this? Do I create a website? What do I do? It was like my mind was going and it was trying to think of everything. And I was putting so much thought into it. And I was like, Corey, I don't know how to do this. And I kept kind of putting it was like, okay, I got to think about this more. I got to do this. And I'm like, I kept kind of not putting it aside because I was working on it and thinking about it, but it kept getting like harder to figure out. Like, okay, well, we need a website, and what's the packaging going to be, and what are we going to do, and how are we going to do this, and am I going to make this, one thing on its own, or is it going to be just so many questions? And he made it easy. Like he said, here's what we're going to do. And I'm like, wow, it was so much easier than I thought it could be. And sometimes you need that other person to come in and show you that. And that's what he did. And so now I'm so happy. The link is live. Let me tell you the detailed parts about these earrings. Sorry if the light is shining on you, but how fun is that it has a light inside the box, and you will get this box with the light inside of it. You'll get this. You'll get the card. You'll get everything. So the link for these to get them is very special. You have to click through the link that I have. It's the only way to get to them. It's a very small collection. It's not big, so there's not a lot of them. Very limited, which, they're emeralds. So the price, we really, really worked on the price. I kept going back and forth with this because I wanted to make it like reasonable, but at the same time they're emeralds. And Corey, the retail price of these was $1,500 for emeralds, and that's amazing. They're beautiful earrings, and like I can see that whole price, but I was like, I can't do that. I know for myself, I try to always think back to myself and what I would do and what I would buy and what would feel comfortable for me. And as much as I love them, as much as I love jewelry, as much as I love investment piece, as much as I'll spend a lot on all of this stuff, I knew that was like a lot. And so J&M Jewelry is a wholesale company. This is technically a retail product because it's we're doing it as a curated collection. So the price was able to go down to his wholesale price, which was $795. But I know this is crazy, but this is like the business side of me, and the thought outside of me, and the what I would do side of me, and the whole everything side of me. I was like, okay, $795. All right, I get it. That's a lot down from $1,500. Is there a way to do these? Like we worked on the packaging and all that stuff to get it right. And so what J&M Jewelry said to me, what they would do with me for this brand, since it's the first piece in the collection. It's my first time launching something like this and doing this, and it's a lot. And I want it to be successful, and I want it to do really well, and I want everyone to share it with everyone, and I want everyone to tell everybody about these. He's able to do from now, November 15th to December 15th, they're $495. So I'm so happy about it, and so happy that we're able to work together and do this and make it such a crazy good price. And I think that'll make everyone in a good place to be able to have a pair of real emerald earrings and have all that good energy and the divine love and heart chakra and connect to all of those things, and also not feel like you just spent your whole Christmas budget. So I hope that's really good. The link is going to be in my Instagram. If you go to my bio, it says Love Dawn. The link will be there. It will bring you right to the earrings. The link is actually right here on my Facebook. If you click on it, it brings you right to the earrings. I will try to post a link everywhere, but you need the link to get that price. So you have to follow that link, my specific one, to get to my collection and to get to that price. So it's very specific, but it's done that way, so that way we're able to do this. So that's it. I hope you guys love these as much as I do. I hope you feel the energy from them like I do. I will put them in and I will show you, and I'll post them on my Instagram so you can see them there. I'm like lightheaded because I'm so excited. Everybody that posts, gets them and posts them and talks about them and shares them, I will reshare it everywhere. I am posting everything. I'm going to share it, post it, do everything that everyone does. Anyone who talks about them or shares this video, I just want it to be successful and fun. Thank you so much. I'll show you, yes, sorry, on Instagram. I'll show you them close up. Try to show you without the light. I know it's hard to see. Let me see if, I wish I could have another light. I don't, you know what? Let me see if I could put this light that I have. I have a little ring light on them. Can you guys see it better? I know Facebook can't see it. I'll show you guys after, but sorry. I know it's very hard to see. They're gorgeous. They are like a perfect emerald clear. I don't even know how to explain it. Let me see if I could take one off again and show you guys. These are on the gold, the 14 karat gold. They're amazing. They're just, I'll show you for size. I mean, I guess you can see in my hand, but I'll put them on. They're just a perfect like stud. That's all I really wear. I've always only worn studs, so that's why I went with these. This very super classic style. And the other pieces in the collection will also be very simple, very petite and small. That's what I like. That's the light in the box. I wish I can, I wonder if I can show you guys on white, if it would show up better. Let's see. Let's see if I show you on these. I know jewelry is very hard to see in any type of picture. I'll do it on this. Let's see if this works better. All right, do this actually. So you guys can see them. Does that help a little bit? They're so pretty. They're the perfect earrings. Look at the way, look at the way they sit too. They sit like amazing. Oh my God. I could just stare at them forever. They're perfect. That's it, you guys. That's the line. That's the first piece of the whole collaboration. It's called Love Dawn for a few reasons. I'm telling you, everything literally came together so like without putting thought. I've never had, maybe I have my store, but I never had, you know, when everyone says trust the process, well, like, this could not have been more of a trusted process than ever, and I let go, and everything, honestly, this was the most magical way to have something come together ever in my life. It just was magic. And now I'm sitting here with these earrings, and they're beautiful, and they're everything like that defines me. And the name Love Dawn was because the stone is an unconditional love stone, and it's related to that, so love was always a part of it. And I wanted it to be like a signature for all of like these years being in this fashion industry and working and doing all of this stuff. I thought, you know, like, Love Dawn, love me. This is from me to you guys, and like the first of hopefully other really cool projects and things to come along, to continue to come along and happen. but this is the first, so I felt like Love Dawn was just the right way to say thank you and love me and love these earrings. That's it. I hope that's everything. I don't know how long I've been on here for. Oh no, a half hour. Okay, I feel good about myself. Not that bad. I wasn't talking too crazy long. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, I'll answer them anywhere on Facebook, on my DMs. The links will be there. Remember that you have to use that specific link for it to be $4.95, and it'll be for this month. The price goes back up to $7.95 on December 15th. Everything, oh, I didn't even tell you. So everything ships, oh my goodness. I didn't even tell you all the shipping part. Everything is 14 karat gold. It's free shipping, so you don't have to pay for any shipping for this. They ship free. My highlight story will have everything in it. So on Instagram, if you want to go back and see anything, it'll all be in there. Each stone is hand set. So I think I said that already, but each stone, none of them are set until you order them. So they hand set them when you order the earrings. So they're custom. They're 6x4 millimeters, so 1 carat. And what else? I think that's it. They will come in like the FedEx box because it's non-discreet, and they're fine jewelry. You guys, I just said the price of them, so that's the reason why they come in that box. You will get the Love Dawn card in it that says everything. And that's it. And then follow my Instagram and pages, because I have some other stuff along with this that's going to happen over the next few weeks. So it'll be fun. I really I want this to be special to everyone, and everyone that gets a pair, or anyone even if you share it and talk about the love behind it. That's like all that it really is, you know. It's not just about buying the earrings or selling them or anything. It's just like telling the story and inspiring everyone. And, you know, if the earrings can bring you that love and open your heart more and feel good, then that's amazing. And if the story about the journey of how I got here can do something, then that's amazing. And if I can just inspire you to, no matter what you do in your whole entire life, keep going, don't ever stop. Just trust the whole path, keep walking it, keep doing it, keep taking every little step. Don't look at what anybody else is doing, because honestly, that doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter at all. Because you are yourself, and what you do matters more than anything else. And when you do that, these amazing magical opportunities and things will come along, and then you'll sit back and be like, wow, can't believe I'm here. So that's it. I hope you guys like this. I hope you get the earrings and tag me and post me, hashtag it, Love Dawn, so that way I could see them. There's no Instagram for them yet. I haven't done that. I've been going back and forth with it, but right now it's just a hashtag. So hashtag Love Dawn. Use the link if you want to get them for the $4.95 price. If you don't and you want to pay regular, then you can wait, or they just have them up regular. So I have the link, posted it here. Thanks, guys. Thank you all so much. Thanks for everyone who's been along and behind the scenes for this too, because it's been, you know, I'm always like this. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good rest of the day. Love you. Bye.